Amber at Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I'm here to show you a new stitch technique for crochet that I just learned called the broomstick lace. And if Kristen can zoom in, this is a bracelet that I made using the broomstick lace and some hand-dyed yarn. It's a really cool stitch pattern. It goes really, really fast. You could do shawls, you could do blankets, you could do scarves. I decided to make a bracelet, and I just sort of joined it, and this yarn is stretchy enough that I can get it on and off. Cool. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So basically just going to start with your slip knot, and you're going to chain however many you want. Each little bit here takes 5. So I'm going to do, we'll just recreate this. So I would chain 15, because there's 1, 2, 3, so 5 times 3 is 15. So intervals of 5 for each little stitch. So don't count your first slip knot on your needle. So we've got 1, 2, 3,
you want to lower it a little
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Then you're going to go underneath your first, there we go. Sorry. You're going to go underneath into your first stitch. You're going to yarn over and draw up a loop. Actually, hold on, you're going to need to stretch out your, this cotton yarn just does not like to slide very nicely for me. There we go. So there's your one. Then you're going to go under your next one and draw up another loop.
You keep moving up.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to look at it. Okay, and now you're going to zoom down to my lap here, because this is where I have my broomstick.
Okay. Going down the lap. Oh!
Okay, so you can use a large knitting needle. I'm using like a pea crochet hook because it's what I have. And basically every time you draw over or pull up a loop, you're going to slide them off your crochet hook and put them onto your big placeholder, whatever you want to call it. They call it broomstick lace because you could use a broomstick. But just depending on how big you want your little hole here, that's what size you want on there. So there we go again. So just go in, pull up a loop,
cool.
Put it on there. Your next one. It's almost not like crochet. It's almost like not crocheting because it's so easy once you get the groove going. And it looks so pretty.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I first saw this pattern at the Schaefer booth at a TNNA, and it just was so amazing, done in this Hanko Laurel, and I don't remember what color it was, but it was so pretty. They gave me the pattern and I couldn't figure it out, so I watched a video. Hey, and look, now I'm making one. Let's see how many I've got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 more.
Yeah, it was really funny. We had a customer call the other day and ask about tools for making broomstick lace because they had just heard about it and they wanted to try it, and I didn't know. So I went to Amber and I said, "Hey, you did this. What does she need? What's the special tool?" She's like, "A broomstick," and I was like, "Oh, duh, that's so silly."
Well, and most of the broomstick patterns tell you to use like a size 50 knitting needle, which is great, but I mean, you don't need to buy a set of size 50 knitting needles to do this. Yeah. If you're never going to use them again, what's the point? So I just use the biggest crochet hook I have, or a dowel, or, I mean, really, you could use anything. Okay, so now that you've got them all, whoop,
I can't
there we go. You can actually come up.
Do you want me to come up a little bit?
Okay. It won't be down there again. Okay, so now that you have all of them on there, you're going to slide off from your working, God, I keep doing that, sorry.
It's okay.
From your working yarn piece, you're going to slide off and pinch 5 loops. And you just want to kind of stick your finger in there so you really pinch them good. And then with your working yarn, You're just going to go through the middle of all 5, yarn over, and come up and do a slip knot. And then, still pinching, you're just going to go in and you're going to do, what did I do? I think I did, yeah, 5, obviously, because you need 5 for your next one. 5 single crochets just on the very top, and they can be just right smushed next to each other. So basically you're just putting 5 stitches over the top of it, not only to hold your ring into shape, but also you're building the foundation for your next row. So you'll have 5 stitches on top of each of these. So, sorry.
It's okay.
Getting so excited. So if you look real close, you can see the stitches there holding in the big loops. Sorry. This is a mess. The big loops with the hole in the middle. And the loops are just kind of twisted over.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Yeah, it's easier than I thought it was going to be.
So, and then you would just slide off your next 5.
I'm going to zoom out just a tiny bit. Maybe that'll help give you more surface area.
Too many things in my hand. That's the hard part about this, is managing your hands. Sometimes you just need 3 or 4 hands. So slide those off. Make sure you keep your finger in the middle so they stay pinched. And then you're going to go through the middle and do your slip knot, and that just kind of holds it into place. And then you're going to do your 5 single crochets in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, pull that out so we can look. There you have 2 broomsticks.
No, down a bit. There you go.
I need to start watching the screen here.
I'm going to zoom a little more, so.
There we go.
There you go. And get closer.
And then you can see right here right now you've got 10 stitches, so when you would use these instead of your chain, you would go in, pull up your yarn, loop it onto your broomstick or needle or whatever you've got handy, dog's tail, whatever.
There you go.
Sorry viewers, you're probably getting sick from my moving around. So there you have it. You can do just do intervals of 5 stitches per broomstick, and you can make pretty much anything you want. I think next I might make a nice scarf, because I bet you could do this in a night easy. Takes probably a few minutes to do each row. So broomstick lace crochet, sort of crochet, very simple crochet, but it looks very fancy. I'm Amber at Jimmy Bean's Wool. Bye.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night.